Happy Sunday, everybody. Hopefully you're all well. Give me a minute to pull my chat up here. Hopefully you had an amazing Saturday. Hey, Mystical. Hey, Gracie. Hey, Stephanie and Glorious. Paula, hello. Philip, hey. You got here early? Look at you. Hey, Manice, CA Cutie. Nita, hey, welcome. Alana, hey. Yes, I'll add you. If I say your name, I'm adding you. Hey, Scorpio. How are you, girl? My beautiful friends. Hey, Patrick. Hey, Cece. Hey, Good News Network. Oh, well, I'm glad you finally made it, love. Hey, Mia. Trying to let it fill out for a second. And if you're in here, yes, please like the video. It helps me very much, and I appreciate it. All y'all's love and support always means the world. I got like hyper, like I think I'm overtired because I'm like delirious. Thank you, Paula. I appreciate you, boo. Just giving it like one more second and I'll start reading for you, love. Man, I'm trying to stay warm too. I do not like the cold. It is not my friend. Got my nose running. Hey, Jada. Yes, you could be added. Aw, thank you, Patrick. Your name is the male version of my name. So, like, if I was a boy, I probably would have been Patrick, too. Except for I'm not Patricia, I'm just Trisha. Hey, Kimberly. Welcome. I got you, love. Thank you, Cece. I got your donation. Thank you. Sorry, I'm just trying to let the chat fill up real quick. Okay. Yes, ma'am. I got you, Cece. Thank you very much. You'll be after Paula. I know, Pisces. Well, I was named after my grandmother who pretty much raised me, and her name was Patricia. But my mom told her she didn't want to name me Patricia because she didn't want them calling me Patty or Pat. All right, Paula, what's your question, boo? What's your question? Yeah, they tried to call me that a few times. I'm like, no, I'm just the Trisha. I'm not the puh. What? Hey, Jean. Welcome, love. All right. What is the new love King of Cups coming in their future? Next. Hey, Al. Welcome. Let's see, Paula. I get those new cards tomorrow. I'm super excited. We'll be able to get like color of hair and signs and timing and all that kind of stuff. So that'll be good. All right, love. Tell me about this King of Cups. might start off as friends of yours. It says acquaintances, support, loyalty, trust. Well, that's pretty beautiful. I like that for you. You could start off as friends because when you start talking to this person, they might be involved with somebody else, or they might have recently like broken up with somebody, so they're wanting to move really slow. That's why it starts as friendship. Now, I don't know if they're going to work in like the justice system or what, but there's some kind of balance, and maybe they're going through a divorce, or just some kind of judgment call over their life when you meet them. I got intuition and wedding. So it looks like as long as you trust that gut feeling that says, okay, let's continue this just as friends and see what happens once everything's finalized, we can get married. Because it's literally like, I think they're going through a divorce or a serious breakup, and something is leading you towards marriage with this person, or that's what they're going to want. It was like forever union. But I'd be careful because their last relationship looks like they was pretty toxic. My nose is cold. I need a nose warmer. I say that, but I can't even wear the mask. They made me feel like I'm suffocating. So, they need an invisible one. I think there's going to be a lot of chemistry between you and this person. I got the Ace of Wands. It's like since their breakup, they've been looking like for the one. And that's why they want to come towards you. But like I said, I think they move slow just because something is closing out still. Yeah, they got some healing still to do around that. Let's see. We got the Ten of Cups, though, so it will eventually lead to something pretty happy. Once it completes whatever they're going through, I think it's going to open up an opportunity for marriage and the life that you truly want. Ten of Cups, wedding. I mean, come on. Who wouldn't want that, right? But like I said, make sure that they're fully healed before you deal with them, because I don't want you to end up being like promise the world and then let down. Use your intuition, use your gut. Make sure they're not selling you a dream. Okay. All right, Cece, you're next. I hope that helps, Paula. And thank you so much for donating. My dear, dear Paula. Hey, Jeannie. Welcome. Girl, I will be your flower girl if need be. I will be there. I will be there. You better invite me, actually. Because, girl, I will be. Okay, so Cece, what are your questions, love? I know, he was here at like 5 or like number 6. I was like, what? Yes, I am. Sisters, girl, sisters. For life. For life. Cece. You thought I got it confused, huh? Like, was he here? He's never here that early. Cece, love, are you here? Cece Moon, Cece Moon. Hey, Jean and Jeannie. Yeah. That's what you meant. I don't believe it. I do not believe it. Hey, May. How are you? Where are you at, Cece? Where are you at? Okay, I don't see Cece. Um, 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 um. All right, while I wait for Cece, Mystical, what's your question, love? I honestly really thought somebody had somebody attached to them with the letter D in their name or something. Y'all took it to the eggplant. Mystical, what's your question? There we go. What's in love for you? Let's see. Show me love for Mystical. Freezing snowballs. Alright. Okay, but it looks like in love, you might want to watch, you're going to be tempted to do something in the near future. It's almost like a test to see if you fully embraced, this could be like a return of somebody that's very toxic. But I see that you have your back turned to it and that you're climbing for your own success, your own love, and you're not giving them your heart. But I think that it's going to be really hard for you to do, to like really set those healthy boundaries in place. So it might stress you out a little bit. I would say every negative thought that comes in your mind, replace it with something positive. Keep speaking that love is coming to you, that you are in the vibration of love, you're a magnet for love, all of those things. Just start reprogramming that mind, because I have a feeling, because of whatever happened with this person, it's going to help you to learn lessons, yes, and it's going to help you to grow and become more grounded as a female, as a woman, right? But at the same time, it's also going to show you that some things aren't worth investing in, if they're not willing to give back, because all that does is leave you trapped in your mind with all these thoughts that you can't get rid of. So I have a feeling that the love that you're seeking is outside of what this is, but this is just like a warning that the next person coming in could be somebody from the past that is very toxic. And it looks like you're kind of like pulling back, and you're like, I posted that thing today about, like, I was driving down the street and by my ex or whatever, and I was like, what is it? I'd hit that, changed meanings. It's kind of the same thing. It's almost like you're like, at one time I'd hit that, but then now I'm gonna hit that kind of energy, right? I think you're elevating with your spirit and your trust and your intuition. I wouldn't worry too much about this, but it does not look like they're coming back in the best of energies. Like I said, I think it's a test to see if you're ready for your real love, your true love, the one that's meant for you. So that's what I have, boo. I hate this thing. Go away. That's good, Mystical. I'm so proud of you, love. And I know it's hard. I've been there very recently, but it's worth it. Aw, you're the best too, boo. Did Al donate? And what happened to Cece? I didn't get a donation from Al. I don't think so. I'd hit that, right? I don't think so. It's not here. CC Moon donated. Cece, are you here, Miss Moon? Cece Moon? I might have been like, did she disappear or something? Or, you know what? I probably said PayPal, right? And that has Al at the end, maybe? I don't know. Yes, Gracie, post your question. Whenever Cece shows up, can y'all please let me know so I can read for her? Just like the moon. We don't know when she'll come out. Gracie, what's your question, love, while we wait? I'm over here delirious. What's happening for you in love? I got you, boo. Let's see. Ooh. Ooh. 6 of Cups, 2 of Cups. Somebody from your past. Thank you, Crow's Nest. I appreciate you, Jessica. 6 of Cups, 2 of Cups. Ooh, this could definitely be somebody that you've let go of. Huh. I definitely see some fast incoming communication. This could have been somebody that you connected with in a past on a very deep, deep level, but because of some sort of like pain or betrayal, something that happened between the two of you, there's been like a pause. I do see that like you're revisiting the thoughts of this person and they're revisiting the thoughts of you. They're going to come in pretty fast though, and it looks like you're defensive, but it looks like they've got good intentions to want, thank you, Paula, for commitment. I mean, 6 of Cups, 2 of Cups equals the 8 of Cups. So this is definitely somebody that you've walked away from in the past. Especially with the 6 of Cups. So, it looks good, Gracie. And I know you say you ain't really been through a lot of hurt, but this is... could have just been some hurt feelings. something caused the division between the two of you. This app is being retarded today. There you are. There you are. But it's beautiful. Anyways. How are Lainey's finances? Is she rich or pretending to be rich? Alright, let's see. I got 2 Pisces cards. Is she rich, though? That's what we would like to know. I mean, it looks like she's rich in love. I don't necessarily feel like she's got a lot of money, because that's all cups, boo. It's not, let me get some clarifiers, because I got the Page of Cups, the High Priestess, the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Sun. It's kind of like she's transmuting some kind of power from pain or something, but I don't see money. Let's see, is she rich? Then they give me the Moon, which is another Pisces card. I just want to see, is she rich? And maybe she's rich in love. Who knows? Rich in inspiration. Yeah, I think that she kind of like with the Moon, I see like secrets involving like how stable she really is. That could mean financially or just emotionally, right? 4 Swords. 4 Wands with the Moon is kind of like, it's not as great as she makes it seem. But I don't see a Pentacle at all. None. I do see movement towards happiness. Maybe possibly like having money, but no. It looks like she's a big fish in a small pond. I don't know, boo. I don't see a Pentacle here at all. She's just young, I think, and she doesn't understand maybe how to connect to people, so she puts it out there that she's something that she's not because she thinks that's how she's supposed to be. I see her being very, like, young-minded, naive. But there's some kind of movement here towards success and happiness, but I don't know what that's about. I asked if she was rich, but they weren't telling me nothing about her being rich. Now, what it could mean is she's rich as far as love's concerned. She's got a lot of love to give, possibly. She's rich because she's connected to the higher realms. I'm not really sure about that, but like I said, when it comes to this kind of cash, no, I don't see it. That's not it. There was not one Pentacle at all in those 10 cards, so she's flexing. What I'm getting is she thinks she's a lot smarter than everybody. So it's like she thinks nobody sees through her crap or something, you know? Right. Fake it till you make it. But, I mean, honestly, if that's the way to manifest, she's doing the right job. I don't know. She faking it because one day she knows she's going to be abundant, right? And that's the way we all should be, right? All right. What's the second question? That's like that shadow side of Pisces. And I can say that because I'm a Pisces and I've dealt with a lot of my shadows. I understand it, but mine was a little different. Do you think Jim at work will get approval for me to get the salary I want this week? Manifesting luck and money. All right, babe, let's look. The next time I come on, though, I will have some finance, career, and timing cards, so we'll be able to look into that, like, more for other questions or whatever, you know. All right, let's see. It does look like he's gonna fight for you, like stick up for you a little bit, and he's gonna try to sell you as like she's willing to work hard, she's willing to invest, she's, you know, like a dream come true, right? Like everybody will love her. I do see a celebratory energy in the future, but let me get some clarifiers to see. They're fighting for you to be able to celebrate. That's what I'm getting. They're trying to say like you're somebody that they should invest in. She's willing to work hard. She's willing to do whatever is necessary. I think they respect this person a lot. Then I've got the Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. So I would say I think it's a good possibility that they will try to raise it. If not, this person is really trying to be on your side, right? And they're saying like something about the way that you work, like you're willing to like do whatever, you know, like you already do or something. You've got a lot of knowledge, you've got a lot of history. But I do see a celebratory energy in the future and you feeling more secure and happy with it. So I think it looks good, actually. Hopefully that helps, love. And thank you again for donating. Appreciate you. Right. Yeah, I can tell because it's like, I think you do it to a point of exhaustion, though. So I would say don't take on too much because sometimes the money isn't worth how much you have to carry, right? I know for me, I loved being a nurse. I did. But I would take it home with me every night until my next shift because I'd be like, well, what if the next person doesn't care as much or they do something wrong or, you know, like I took it with me too far, you know. Sometimes we have to learn to set like healthy boundaries to make sure that we can recover from all the stuff we put on us, right? So I think that's just a warning. Like you might have to work hard, but I don't think you have any problems with that. From what I see. Yeah, you don't want to make yourself sick trying to please other people, babe. That's just one of those lessons in life we have to learn over and over and over again sometimes, right? All right, Jessica, let's see. What's coming in love in the near future for my dear friend here? Okay. There's somebody here that has been missing you like crazy. They've been in a lot of regret because they had a choice to make in the past and they thought the grass was greener on the other side. But it looks like they've done some awakening and they realize like you are their home. You're the person that makes them feel comfortable, that looks out for them like the grass was not greener. And now they're unhappy with their choice. Let's see, what else do I got? Okay. Like they may have even chosen to go with somebody that they ended up marrying or they were married to, and they've realized like, why did I do that? Like there was nothing better than being with Jessica. And so like one cycle has completed and they're wanting to like bring something towards you, and I think it's got like an apology written all over it, and they're in a lot of regret. They know they made a mistake. They're very guilty. I do see an apology with the Page of Pentacles here. It's like they're going to try to manifest you back, or even you've been trying to manifest this person back, or just love in general, right? I don't know, but I've got the King and Queen of Wands here, so I definitely feel like it's a divine pair. Huh. I don't know if that's what you want, but it looks like it's a very spicy type of situationship coming in that could lead to some pretty long-term happiness. As long as the energy stays the same, because they could be lying to me right now, right? Their energy could be, oh, I'm going to do this, but there's no action behind it kind of thing. You know, sometimes we have to look at different aspects, because even though that's what their soul is saying or their energy is saying, humans, we change like this, right? So as long as like that stays consistent energetically, you have something good coming back to you. But like I always say, just trust your gut on these ones, because only you know what's good for you. And if something doesn't feel right, 99.9% of the time it isn't. So don't talk yourself out of feelings like doubt. If you doubt it, there's probably a good reason why. Girl, you gotta let me know though, because I want to know who this is. I have a feeling, but I'm not saying nothing. Thank you, Al. I will give you 2 readings after Paula. And I always wish you the best, Jessica. It's gonna come, love. In the right time, right way. Stay hopeful. Let me get some clarifiers before I say anything, because this is different. Work. Okay. Now, you could meet this person at work, or you could have met them at work, or maybe a work function, or this is somebody that something that you love to do, they love to do as well. So let's say, well, I know you like to play video games, right? So this person you could have met through like a chat room or some kind of community area where you two hit it off, right? It could be work, could be, but the problem is because, like, let's say it's at your job, there's so many people involved, right? You've got the boss, you know, there could be like rules against getting connected. So with the triangle, it's kind of like there's just too many people involved. Let's see. Okay. Okay, in the past, you kind of faced a door of toxic, right? It's like a karma review. New opportunities have opened up from that yet, though. But I see a very indecisive energy in the past. You weren't sure what to do after that door opened for you. Okay. Okay, so I'm getting that you might also meet this person traveling. But there's still something that you may need to come to terms with, like what it is you want. Because I do see a possible Aries that you meet during travel and a Pisces that you might even meet like where you live. And then this work thing, I don't know, there's just a lot of energy here. I can't really tell which is what. In the future, though, I do see that somebody, kind of like I said in the other one with the world opening up, it's almost like they're ending something and it comes to completion. And then you'll be able to accept the gift that they offer, or like the stability that comes with them, because it's the Four of Wands in the world. I just think that I think you've got so many opportunities that you have a hard time deciding which one works best for you. And I wouldn't say rush either. I'd say take your time, just date around, like get to know people. I'm not saying like jump in the sack with them right away or anything like that. What I'm saying is like start with the friendship first, because if you can't stand to talk to a person for a week without sleeping with them, because let the mask fall off before you really decide. Because I mean, not to say these people that are coming in are bad, but some could be better than others. Now, I don't know where you live, but this could be somebody that actually works to like repair your home, apartment, like maintenance maybe. It's another thing I got. Or they work in the travel industry, something like that. Huh. But I do see you're meeting them like when other people are around. But you do have choices. I see that. I couldn't see your... I didn't see what you said, Paula. I hope it resonates. I get confused when messages are retracted. I'm like, I missed it. That might be a side job. Who knows? Maybe he's a plumber. Plumbers make good money. I think Tauruses wouldn't date a maintenance man. Virgos might. I think Virgos are I have so much Virgo in my chart. I feel like, I don't think that's the main deciding factor, but maybe. All right, Al, please post your question. Virgos are the type, like, I got my own money. I don't need yours. Do whatever you want to do. It's cool. But better catch up with me, because I can leave you behind real fast, too. Some of them. How is Kelsey feeling? Let's see. But plumbers make good money. Just saying. Like, construction workers, they make pretty good money, too. So, I don't know. Alright, let's see. How is Kelsey feeling? Her energy's been so weird lately. It's hopeless, invisible. She's not seen. She's kind of like given in to the fact like she's fated to fail, or I don't know. She's fated to be stuck where she's at. I do see Spirit sending her a lot of signs to pull her out of whatever she's in, but she's so hyper-focused that she's kind of missing the synchronicities, because Spirit actually wants her to become independent within herself. But it's like almost she does things to validate her feelings. Like, let's say she says, I'm invisible, I don't care, I'm hopeless. That's all she's gonna see. Right? She's gonna go after people that make her feel invisible, that make her feel hopeless, that break her down enough to where she finally is like, you know what? I am somebody. I need to reinvent myself. I need to do things for me to make sure that the next time I've got this right. I got 11:11 on this clock. Let's see. She's got to lay that down, though. It says death and rebirth, so I see it happening, but she might be on the fight and the death part. Just because she kind of, like, surrendered to the fact that she's always not going to be happy. But I see that the happiness lies after, like, leaving that past behind her. But I think she fights against it because she feels like she can't do it by herself. It's almost like she wants it so bad, but she's like, I can't do it on my own. But she can. She's got 9s all over this. She's gonna be single for sure. Like, she just fights against it because she's so confused by all the promises that have been made, all the false hope, all the love bombing. She's gonna get so sad that she's finally like, never again am I gonna deal with this. Well, that's kind of what I'm getting. I don't know the timeline on it, because maybe by Scorpio season she'll fully have embraced that love for self. But right now, I don't know. She's like clinging on to anything because she doesn't, like, she's hopeless. She's kind of surrendered to the fact that this is the way it is. It does show change, but I think she's going to have to go through some stuff to get there. She doesn't feel like anybody hears her. She doesn't feel like anybody wants to help her. She just doesn't feel good about herself at all. She got a lot of anger on the underneath, though, is what I'm getting. Okay. I know. His birthday's coming up. Woot woot. I don't know, Al. I don't know. Okay, number 2 is she... You did not see her today. Good job. Okay, is she thinking about you? She could be like late at night when she's stressed about the world. Or even when she's at work. I think I got that the last time. She thinks about you when she's at work, like I wish she'd show up. She has really good thoughts about you, though. She just got stuff to do. She just feels like she can't. She's hopeless. She's overwhelmed. Very stagnant. Like as much as she'd like to do something about it, she just don't feel like she can. Let's see. So what she's telling me is that she's avoiding making any kind of decision because it stresses her out. Like she's like, I'm so stressed out right now, I can't stress about anything else. She knows that there's got to be a transformation in her life. She knows she needs to let it go and let it go for good because it's her shadow that holds on, right? But she's like trying to work. Maybe she's trying to like save money to move or something. It shows growth towards the summer. I do see her higher self activating, so she will go through some kind of ascension, like a death and a rebirth. But she's going to have to isolate herself to really feel, like really see how much she's put on her plate that isn't even hers. Like most of the shit she's stressing about has to do with somebody else, not even with herself. So okay, I do see that there will be something she will speak to you, but I don't know when. I think right now she's kind of in that woe is me, my life is horrible, why does it have to be this way? What's going on? What do I do? She's very confused and refusing to really look at it or make any kind of changes. Just kind of taking it as like I'm embracing the suck. And that's a choice too, right? So for now. I'm not saying it's not changing, but for now, she's kind of just embracing the suck. Like, whatever. I'm just going to pretend I'm happy. I'm going to keep my head down. I'm going to work, save money. And eventually, I'll work on myself. It's kind of backwards. But, hey. And thank you for your donations, my dear Al. Hold on, let me light this. And then I got you, Stephanie. Just give me a second. That's very sweet of you. Snow globes are really cool. Anytime, my love. How would Mike feel about me and my past and a mutual friend I dated if I were to tell him or he find out? He's... Okay, I think at first he's going to be highly triggered however he finds this out. I think he's going to find it out or has already found it out through like looking through something. And I don't know like if this mutual friend has contact with him or something, or he sees that you two are friends through a social media app or something like that. However it happens. I do see conflict, and I don't know if that conflict's towards you or to this other person. But once they like say what they need to say about it, it'll be over with. It's almost like they're gonna say what they have to say and shut it down, because it looks like most of them must, besides their ego, which is the swords, which is like, I think intuitively they know they fucked up in the past, and they're like, I'd rather just keep going smooth and build some kind of like balance between the two of us again. I get a lot of balance here because it's like the sixes are like really standing out to me. I do see, like I said, there might be a little conflict or a very strong discussion about it, but it'll all work out. I wouldn't worry about it too much. The only thing I'd say is like, let him say fully what he needs to say before you respond. Just as long as you hear him, he will feel better. Don't like go back and forth with him. Just accept it and be like, okay, cool. I understand. Good. We got it out. We can move on now. But I don't see it being like a big deal. Because with the Five of Swords next to the Ace of Swords, it's like conflict, speaking your truth, High Priestess, shut it down. But the 5 and the 1 together make 6, which is moving out of conflict, right? So once they speak their truth, the conflict will be resolved. So that's what I got for you, boo. I'm sure he'll be upset, but that's ego, right? Like I said, it was the swords. Like once the ego feels validated, like, oh, let's talk about it, get it out the way, and then move on, then it's fine. But like I said, he'll be triggered a little bit, but I wouldn't necessarily say it's gonna be something I'd concern myself with. Because honestly, unconditional love, when you have that from somebody, they don't, I mean, even if they get mad, they still love you, so. And they know they done did some dumbness. The dumbness. So they really have no room to talk. That's what it looks like will happen, is y'all will talk about it and move on. Gloria said, Nicole once said, what should Nicole focus on? Let's see. Not boys. Tell her to stop. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see, Nicole. What should you focus on? Change. Something needs to change. Let's see. What's that? Something's been keeping you stuck, and Spirit's like, let's start moving. Let's start moving. Get excited again about life because you're bored. I think you're filling your time with like useless information, useless TV. That's why you're so disinterested, is because you're bored, discontent. Nothing's gonna make her happy, right? And Spirit's like, she got to do something for herself. Like, don't cry about the past. Don't cry about the things that have happened. Use it to move forward, because I see an opportunity to overcome these things, but the mindset is where she needs to start in order to move forward. Because right now I see her feeling very bored, discontent, alone, just reaching out for anything. And Spirit's like, that needs to change. Let's just do something. Do something for you. Pick a path and like start walking towards it, even if it's just like one small step at a time. Maybe she enjoys doing something and she needs to put her focus into that instead of these people that make her feel sad or make her feel like she's not worth it, or like, because I think she has some abandonment issues possibly from childhood that make her feel like she constantly needs to have somebody next to her because like they're gonna leave, or I don't know what the energy is, but it's more of like overcoming these blockages, knowing that she's more powerful than she thinks she is, and stop letting the stagnancy sit, because there's something she needs to be doing. I can't tell you exactly what that is. I kind of feel like it's something that will pop up and kind of make a big change, right? But I think it's through whatever action she takes is what's gonna help to make that wheel turn. That's what I got for you, or for Nicole. Thank you for being here, Glorious. And hello, Roberto Soto. General for next week. King of Cups, Ace of Swords. Communication from a King of Cups. Interesting. Okay, I have the Six of Pentacles, the Star, the Ten of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. This is really strong, like, manifestation energy. I feel like next week you're going to get real frustrated with something. You're going to be like, I am sick of this stuff. Getting rid of it. Whatever that is. You're like, I'm tired of it. I'm just sick of it. I'm tired of trying. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of that. And the funny thing is, doing that, which is surrendering in some sense, right, is going to help the manifestation of your dreams, desires, and wants, and help to bring balance not only with you, but in your situation, which in turn will draw in the Four of Wands, Ten of Cups. Possibly with that King of Cups that I see the Ace of Swords from. It's very positive, but like I said, I think it's like you're in the process of healing. You're in the process of like building yourself up. But something next week, and I'm not sure what that is, you're just going to be like, fuck it, I don't care anymore. Get out of here. Get away from me. I'm done. And then that's when everything falls into place. Because when you do that, you give up like all the expectations, all the stuff that's weighing you down. Like, I gotta do this. I gotta be married. I gotta have kids. I gotta fall in love. These people, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, I'm done. Finished. And that's how you transmute pain into power with the Ten of Wands equaling the Ten of Cups, right? Releasing all that junk and being like, you know what? Universe, you're going to have to drop this man in my lap because I am tired of looking. Sick of it. What they say, once you get to that point, that's when it comes, right? That dang King of Cups again. The song Oi by Jeremiah. It's a jam. Oi. Or we. Oi. Filthy. Where you at, love? Where you at? The hell am I doing? Today I'm writing X. Maybe it's X marks the spot. You're welcome, Paula. General love. Philip Fillmore. Where you at, boo? My niece. And you're welcome. Well, I'm sure he does. I'll save it for the end. If he shows back up or not. Let's see. All right. Let me know when you're done. Okay, Manice, the feeling that I'm getting is you're moving towards a very strong connection. I don't think you know it, though, because you're very... I don't know if you're focused on the past too much, or you're focused on the hurt that's been done to you, or just, you know, everyday life. Sometimes we get so wrapped up in what we got to do that we kind of are oblivious to our surroundings, the people around us, the moves that they make, we don't really notice. I kind of feel like whatever's coming for you is going to, like, blow the roof off of this bitch, like, for real. Like, first, I just get that feeling. Like, this is something that's going to blow your mind. And you can't miss it. Because I see there's possibly even two people. But it's definitely somebody that's been watching you from, like, a hidden place. I don't see them, like, outright in your face saying, you're my soulmate. I feel this for you. They may have even not said that in the past, but really, like, felt it. They're just, like, sitting there waiting for, like, the right opportunity. But when it comes in, man, watch out. Man, hold up. I got too much lean in my cup. But yeah, this person's going to bring a lot to your life. It could possibly be a Scorpio or a Virgo, Pisces. Aw, he smiled. You know what's funny? You said you smiled and the song Smile by Snoop Dogg is playing. Okay, whatever spirit wants you to know, Filthy. Let's see. This might be your song, Philip. This was my song like 3 years ago. Living my best life. Called Smile by Snoop Dogg. Oh. The conflict is real. I think that your spirit team is like cheersing you right now, right? I got the Five of Wands, the Devil's the Five of Swords. This change, big change is happening because of this conflict, like overcoming this toxicity that's been sitting in the middle of your life. With the Three of Cups, they're like, cheers. Did the right thing. And then I see balance being restored, but at first it might feel like you're kind of a little uncertain that you made the right decision or that the conflict was worth it. But I think your spirit team is like, you did the right thing with the Three of Cups. Victory, Knight of Cups, yep. Success and love is coming for you, boo. Because of whatever this change that just happened is. Fives are all about change. And then you get into the sixes. And the sixes are great, right? Most of the time. To me, the Devil is the reverse of the Lovers, right? The Devil is the bondage that love can sometimes become, like that trapped feeling. It's like transmuting the Devil into the Lovers is where it needs to be, because the Lovers is all about choices. Like, you can stay, you can go. Either way, I'm going to love you. The Devil is, don't you move, don't you say nothing, you stay right here in this little bitty bubble, and we're going to do this, right? It's control, it's all of those things. So I think you're like, I'm not doing this no more. It's done. I'm not. But I do feel like it might, I don't know, the energy might take a minute to like balance back out is what I'm getting. But your spirit team is like, I'm proud of you because they're cheersing, right? So, you did that. Advice regarding your neighbors. Spirit keeps telling me to tell you, like, be patient. It's almost like they're digging their own grave. They're like on that last chance of something. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know. But with the tower here, it looks like they're not going to be there for very long. Spirit is saying, like, be patient. You're going to be happy again. You're going to get your wish, but it's required some time and, like, movement, right, on their part, because they can't just force somebody out. They have to make the decisions over and over again to not pay their rent on time or mow their yard or whatever it is that they're doing in order for them to get evicted or to be pushed out or to not be able to stay there. But I see it happening. Possibly in between Leo, well, no, Aquarius through, I would say, Scorpio season. But I think it might even happen before Leo season. We'll see. There's a lot of major arcanas here. I got 4 in a row. There's some big stuff going on within that situation. So just stay positive. Don't feed into the negativity. Don't get caught up in it. They're like digging their own grave is what I keep getting. All right. You're welcome, Philip. I am a 5. My life path, I think, is a 5. Maybe you're not the only one they threaten, because I see like 3 swords. It's like, you know, that 3 strikes you're out in baseball. That's what I kind of feel like. They're on that last strike, just waiting for it to hit. Like, they've had warnings, they've had something happen over and over, and it's like they're on that final straw. Call the cops, boo. I mean, if you feel unsafe, make sure you're guarded. You know what I'm saying? Keep you a whatever in your house. I mean, I honestly wouldn't sweat whoever that is, because it looks like your spirit guides got you. They're just digging their own grave. Like I said, they threatening people, they doing dumb stuff. Like, call the cops on them. They might even get locked out the apartment, you know, for causing conflict. You never know. I'm not sure. All right, Nita, what's your question? Oh, really? I think there's a process, though. Like, they have to go through certain steps in order to get people out of places. But it looks like it's going to happen. XXXXX. I bet it is. Like, it's so crowded. Like, I don't understand. Y'all live, like, right on top of each other in New York. I could not. I want to be as far away from people as possible. I mean, I have a few people I wouldn't mind having around me, but I just want to be somewhere where you have to drive to get to me. You know, like, there's no neighbors. There's nothing. Just me and some chickens. Maybe a man eventually, you know, and some water. That's all I want. I'm simple. Little place in the country. I couldn't stand New York. I would freak out. I would die. And then it's cold too. I'll really die. Come to Texas. Let's just build like one of them. What do they call them? Like the communities, the escape communities, compounds, a big compound. That's what I want. A farm in the middle of nowhere. I don't really want horses, but I do want chickens and rabbits. And like a vegetable garden or something. Nita! Okay, what is coming between Lazar and me as a couple? Ooh, fire. Fire, fire. I'm going to be honest with you. I think right now is a time of really focusing on you both leveling up in your careers, your finances, getting more grounded. I think maybe for a while y'all burnt things out, like being fire signs, man. Especially at younger ages, they go through that stage of just impulsivity and you know um, taking action towards like everything. And I see this as a time to like really slow down. Maybe there's some healing that needs to be done with them. It seems like they focus on the past way too freaking much. I see growth within you as far as like your finances, doing well, being stable, getting into the place to where you know you could do it by yourself. And this person is very slow moving. They don't have much to offer. And compared to you, they're a knight and a page. You're a queen. And I don't know if it's saying like things will pick up, the spark will reignite, things will start to move towards the end. Because I do have the Eight of Wands. So maybe like it's going to go slow for a while and then it will speed up. But there's definitely healing that needs to be done, like change needs to be done. And I'm not saying it's within you because you're showing up as a Queen of Pentacles and they're very much on their throne. They know what they want, they know how to get there. To me, they're just a distraction for you. If you've put all the energy that you put on this person within yourself, I think you would bypass this person far. But I don't know, boo. Like, it doesn't give me an outcome. All it's telling me is what needs to be done. And telling you, like, you're gonna have to be patient with this person. This person has some healing to do. They're still learning lessons, and they might even be younger than you, but I'm not sure. I think eventually things will even out, but I think you both are on two different vibrations right now. And when you try to date somebody that's on a different vibration, it's like trying to put a square in a round hole. It just doesn't freaking work. It doesn't. And until those vibrations even out, until you're both circles or both squares, no, it's not going to happen. You're welcome, Philip. Alana, are you here? What's your question, boo? Oh, he's older. His energy is very young, so it doesn't mean that he's mentally younger than you, I can tell. He hasn't learned a lot, but we'll see. You're welcome, Nina. I wish you the best of luck, love. It looks like you're going to do amazing, but I can't promise for them. They just slow moving. They'll take their time. And it's weird because y'all are both fire signs showing up as pentacles. So I guess the two of you are kind of mirroring each other. You're like, I'm growing, they're growing. I'm growing, they're growing. But it's constantly like this. And until y'all get to the place where you max out, it's going to be like trying to reach each other from a different level, you know? You can't understand people if they're not on that same vibration. There's going to be conflict. Okay, is it a good idea for her to get back with Allie? Let's see. For Alana. Four of Wands, Sun. If it was just those two cards, I'd be like, yeah, you should get back with them. Let me see what comes out. Looks like it's a very passionate, strong connection. It could be Gemini or Sagittarius. Possibly a Leo. Scorpio. Okay. How can I say this? This person, I don't know if they've been through the work yet, but it doesn't look like it. They're still showing up as the Lovers, Knight of Wands, Page of Wands. Knight of Wands, Page of Wands is very impulsive. They're very in and out. They're very unsure about what they want in life. And that could be why they're sitting next to the Lovers. The Lovers is a choice, right? Mainly in the, like the original Lovers card was called Choice. Now, I do see a strong connection here. I really do. But something has to drastically change. I've got the Tower here, so I do see change coming. In the meantime, though, you're sitting in a place of like a really good place. You know, like you're working on that Empress, whether it be mini Empress, taking care of you, really trying to build your life up outside of this person. But Spirit's kind of saying that, do you feel that this person is worth your time? Because to me, I don't see y'all being on the same vibration. Like I was just saying, it looks kind of like you've outgrown this person, but maybe you just need to realize that again. Just like that meme said on my thing. The meaning of I'd hit that changes over time. And that's kind of like what I'm seeing here. Like this person could be somebody that was like a situationship, friends with benefits. Now they could come in and love bomb you and be like, oh, I want you to be my wife. I want to get married. I want to have kids. Promise you, etc., etc. Just to keep you in that loop. But like I said, use your discernment, because to me, kind of looks like you've outgrown them. And if you were to not choose them, I think that would be the Tower that would hit, that would make them change, honestly, some of the ways that they have. But I'm not going to tell you what to do. Thank you, Bree. Okay, do I see anyone coming for you in love? And then, Chocolate Empress, just give me your question. I'm going to read for Scorpio because she already put it on there. And I will do you as soon as I'm done with hers, okay? And thank you again for your donation. Chocolate Empress, huh? Let's see, Scorpio. Okay. How do I say this? Okay. I'm just going to say the truth, right, with the Ace of Swords. Kind of what I'm seeing is Spirit's like, you keep settling for stuff that's the Five of Pentacles. Why? Why is your picker attracted to the Seven of Swords? Why is that something that you think you attract into your life? Right? Spirit's like, I'll give you the Ten of Pentacles, but you keep picking people that aren't even worth your time. So Spirit's like, just hold up. Hold up. Just look over your life and kind of look at why you've gotten into the relationships that you have. There's something about, it's almost like maybe you've been struggling with like self-worth your whole life. And part of you has always been drawn to certain people because basically they reflect to you the way that you feel about yourself on the inside. Once you start to understand that, yeah, they'll keep sending them to you even after you've learned the lesson, but that's just to validate, like, I no longer am that person that's just gonna settle for this dumb shit right here, right? I'm gonna hold out until this comes. And that's what's going to make the change. That's going to be that judgment call that brings that lover in for you. But Spirit's like, really look at this. Do you want this? Because I think this is what you've been settling for, like I said. Or do you want this? And if you want this, you just hold out. Like, keep telling those people no until it becomes second nature, right? Keep saying, you're not on my vibrational level. I'm sorry. Move around. And eventually they'll stop coming. And the right one will come. But it might take some time. You might have to wait a little bit for it to happen. But when it does, Ten of Pentacles, I mean, you're going to be set. King of Pentacles, possibly. But it's all like, why does that picker draw in that, right? What lesson has not yet been learned with that situation? It's about looking back with the judgment, right? Trying to look at why certain things have been laid to rest, why certain things had to be let go of, and then which ones are like actually worth revisiting even, you know what I mean? So I think it stems from something in childhood, is what I'm getting. And I hope that helps. I love you. You want a general love, chocolate princess, empress? Okay, I got you. My dear Scorpio. There's something ending in your life. There's something that you're at the point that you're like, I can't do this anymore. I've got to let it go because I want a better life. Like, you've kind of gotten to the point where you've decided, like, something has to end. And this card is in the reverse, the Two of Swords. What's got to end is that indecision, that confusion. Possibly you've been holding on to two different options and you're just like never been able to actually choose which one was actually for you, and it's kept you kind of in a place of confusion or like stalemate. And you're like, no more, I can't do this. I'm not gonna sit here and wait because all it's doing is hurting me and causing me conflict within my mind, right? Okay. There was something in your past that made you very happy. I do see that. And that's why you're conflicted. I'm not sure what about it conflicts you, or like why you feel that maybe having to let go of something that felt so warm and at home really is hard to let go of. And I get it. I do. I see that you're mainly focused on your own self-love right now. You've got a lot of nines here, so it's very independent energy. This could even be like the end of being single. You know what I mean? Like, that's where you're conflicted. Maybe that's where your blockage is do you want to be in a relationship? Is it really something that would make you happy? Um, Let me see. I do see communication in the near future. And we're reading for love, so I would say that. I got the Queen of Swords, King of Cups. Scorpio, Leo, Pisces. I kind of feel like you're going back and forth about blocking somebody out of your life. Like maybe they've had access to you on a regular basis. Like they know if they call, you're going to pick up. And I kind of feel like you're like, I'm not moving towards this anymore. And I keep talking about it. Like a lot of songs say, stop looking in the rear view mirror. Take that rear view mirror off of your car, you know. And it's true. Like you can't look backwards anymore. That's kind of what I'm getting. And that's where the blockage lies. It's like if you're not willing to like close those doors to nonsense, you're going to also close the door to the abundance with the Ten of Pentacles that's meant to come to you, right? So it's causing a blockage. There's something that you're needing to let go of or in the process of letting go of. And I can see this goes way back. I don't know if you've had like a very strong connection to this person from your past. A lot of love, a lot of memories, maybe a lot of devotion, and you're like, man, that's hard. I don't know how to get over it, or I don't know how to move forward without it kind of feeling. I think you've kind of found yourself along the way, though, and I think that's why the sun is here, because it's like you completed a certain cycle, but maybe it's coming back around and you're like, I need to like block it. I need to stop it. I need to like let it just close out. Either that or this is a return and you are blocking them, or like when they call, you're like, get out of here. I see you're manifesting from a place of self-love, which is great. Like if you want love, you realize like I have to be love. I have to be in the vibration of love to get that. And you're sending that wish out and you're just letting it go. You're letting it float. You're like, I have no expectations. And I kind of feel like it's trying to come in, but there's one more blockage that's kind of in the way for that. Let's see this Ace of Swords. The Hierophant. Could be a Taurus. I see communication in regards to a commitment in the near future. Like I said, I think this is the death of like you being single, but there's still one more blockage to clear out before that happens. And that could just be that detachment, that I don't care what it is, who it is, as long as you creators say that this is what's meant for me, then it's what's meant for me, right? But it looks really good. I think, like I said, I think there's a lot of stress around possibly like speaking your full truth. Sorry. Maybe that's them, but sometimes we have to accept certain things are over with in order to open up the door for something new. I'm not sure. It looks good though. Got love coming. Yeah. Those illusions, man. They're good while they last until that fog wears off and you're like, the fuck did I just do? It's almost like a blackout, right? I just blacked out on this whole relationship. How did I get in here again? No, but I see happiness coming for you in the future, boo. And honestly, even if it's an illusion, at one time you were happy with it, right? You felt like this was everything. This was, yeah. I mean, it happens. But I see a lot of truth coming forward, and I see a lot of commitment. But like I'm saying, I think part of you still energetically is like, I don't know how to just be like, I'm done, don't call me, don't come back, period. Like, much love, I wish you the best, I don't have any ill will towards you, we're forgiven, whatever. Whatever, just get out of here. Like they say in New York, get the fuck out of here. Okay, good. Thank you for your donation, love. Thank you for supporting me. I appreciate you being here. All right, Patrick, my male twin. This app is pissing me off. Okay, so no Patrick. No good news, Mia. All right, Mia, I feel I'm carrying a stuck and burdensome energy with me. How to get out of this energy? There's a full moon coming. That could be what it is. Sometimes we get that feeling like overwhelmingness depending on the moon. This one I think is in Leo. So a lot of inner conflict can happen during those moons. Normally, like within the next few days after the moon starts to wane, things start to clear up as far as like heavy energy. Let's see. What is it and how can she fix it? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I definitely see movement past this, but right now I think somebody's pulling on your energy. This is a person that's very toxic, or they have like some kind of obsessive energy towards you. It it makes them feel like overwhelmed and kind of like the way you're feeling. I think you're reflecting another person's energy. They're attaching to you. So if the feeling is not from you, it's from somebody else. It's like the opposite of lovers, the devil. Bondage, control. It's a heavy energy for sure. But it's because somebody's holding so tight. And I don't know if that's you. You could be the one holding tight energetically to someone else. And it's not you. You know what I'm saying? So maybe you just need to do some like cord cutting or try to separate the energy from you. Because I almost see like this is something you've been waiting for. Shit. If you're waiting for this, please stop waiting. Because whoever this is, their heart is very closed. They are very toxic and they will take you to the depths with them if you let them. The feeling that you feel now, 100 times worse. I promise you. Because sure, we could manifest anything we want. And if we want a certain thing, we manifest it into our lives. And then we wonder why we asked for it to begin with. I do see, like I said, you're going to have victory over this. Something's going to pass. Something's going to move. And there's a full moon over this Four of Pentacles. So just hang tight. Everything's going to pass. Everything's going to be okay. There's a full moon in the victory too. So you'll make it through, boo. It's just recognizing that it's not you that's feeling this way. Possibly get by some water, whether that be the ocean, river, bathtub, soak in like salt water, sage, just whatever you feel. Whatever you feel is going to help to clear your energy. Ugh. And it's probably because of this person, love. Unfortunately, sometimes what we want has to keep coming back until we realize how to separate ourselves from it. Because we could break up with somebody 15 years ago and still be energetically tied to them. Because I know the people I'm connected to, like, if I think about them hard enough, they'll call me, or if I do this, they'll show up, or I'll have dreams about them, or signs. But I also can feel them pulling on my energy. So what you need to do is really cleanse your energy, get to a place, maybe do some meditation, because it helps you find who you are, right? That stillness within yourself. And that will help to dissipate any energetic ties that are around you. There is somebody on YouTube called Bernard Alvarez. He does this defragmentation soul retrieval thing. That's a really good, like, I've never done cord cutting, but that soul retrieval, that's the truth. I like it. Like, once a year I'll do it, and it helps to me to get back to, like, because most of the time I don't know who's attached to me, right? So trying to maintain a space of being one, right? Sometimes I have to pull stuff back. But yeah, I would say try that. And I wish you the best on it, boo. There I go, rambling again. You're welcome. Okay, Jada, let's see. Yeah, meditation is amazing. You know what? I started with this thing, Headspace, and they have this 10-day free trial. But the way that they describe it and the way that they make you understand it, I still use to this day. The thoughts in my head are just like cars passing by. Just let them pass. Don't attach to them. Don't fight against them. Just let them go. If you have to write it out or whatever. But meditation is amazing. I can meditate right now if I just sit here. You know, it's just getting back to self, and that will really help you to not feel the energy of others pulling on you. It's like creating a bubble around yourself to where people can't reach that part of you, you know? It's a defense in some sense. The light is a defense. Alright, is somebody trying to stop Jada's love life here? Let's see. I think your pain is trying to stop. There's something you haven't faced or like healed from yet in regards to possibly a marriage, somebody that you were, could be even the father of your child, with the 10 of Cups. It's a man and a woman. Like, I see that the two of you shared a lot of happiness together, and I think you're still holding on to the pain of this. As long as you're holding on to that, that's going to keep you stuck. Because I've got the 5 of Cups too. Or wait, the 7 of Cups. There's some kind of I don't know if there's some kind of confusion, like what you want possibly. Like you could have options, but you personally are still wanting something else. I don't really see blockages. Like I said, I think it's more of, it could have to do with the third party even, because I've got lots of threes here. I also kind of feel like you're waiting for a reunion of something. And as much as you say, I'm going to move forward and I'm going to start new, I think you're still attached to somebody else, and that's where the blockage lies. It doesn't lie with somebody sitting there saying, you will never have nobody, you will never do this, you'll never, no. It's more of like your internalization process of, this is what I want, but I want something new too. You can't really have both, right? You have some healing still left to do in regards to that pain from whatever happened with this person, but just keep your mind focused on healing yourself and like building yourself up. Love will come for you, but right now I think you're trying to rush things a little too fast. Just hold out. Just wait and see. It's coming. I got the Two of Cups. What you want wants you. But sometimes there's a process to get there. Nothing that's easy is worth it, and nothing that's worth it is easy. So just remember that. Sometimes there's a lot of work involved in trying to get things in balance or aligned. Yeah. I know you don't. I could tell. You don't want to. Do the healing, babe. Do the healing, because the more you heal, the more your counterpart will heal. And it's not that you can't have them. It's more of maybe the both of you need a separation to grow apart from each other. Because if you were together, you'd probably end up killing each other. So it's better to let these things happen when the two of you are separated or apart, right? There's lessons to be learned. And I think you've had enough pain that you don't need to go through it. Whatever he's going through, I wouldn't say it's lost. I wouldn't say it's over. I wouldn't say it's done. I would say that there's some healing that definitely needs to be done, because you can't start new with a person and still have the past attached to you. So that's what I got, my love. Kimberly. Flawless, you can come back Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. I'm here. All you have to do is subscribe to my channel, hit the little bell, and jump on quick, because the list fills up pretty fast. Oh, definitely. It's definitely for the best. It's fun. You know, the journey, like let's for instance say the twin flame journey. They say it's all about coming to union or reunion with your counterpart. It's really about finding yourself, because a lot of us put our focus on somebody else and we neglect the person that's always there for us, which is us. And so it's like the journey back to finding who we are and loving ourselves, because if we can't love ourselves, we can't love another person. So it's just, you know, there's always learning surrounding that. I'm trying to find it in between all of the other talking, I guess. What's coming in love? Okay, I got you, Jeannie. Thank you for repeating it. Sorry. You're welcome, Jada. I wish you the absolute best, love. You'll be alright. This too shall pass. You need to listen to the song Walking Away by Craig David. I think it might make you feel better. I'm not taking all these cards. I'm sorry. Just one more. One more, Spirit. Okay. I see something coming for you that you've actively been waiting for. It's like you put in the work for this, or you've set your intention. You've kind of sent it out there. It's somebody that you're very connected to, or you will be very connected to, with the Two of Cups. Somebody that eventually you will love, or you do love. But I kind of see that when this comes back around, or just like they're going to want a new beginning, but Spirit's kind of saying like hold off on answering that question. Make sure that your ego is in check, because sometimes we want people for all the wrong reasons. I see it as being a good connection, but Spirit's like don't rush into anything, because there's still like still something you need to know about this person, or something like that. I've got Aries, Leo. Aries, Leo, and I think Cancer. But yeah. I'm sitting there like, I see you ready though. Like you're in a place of starting fresh and new for love. I see you open, receptive, not only to giving love, but to receiving it too. Just be careful not to, because I think you might have a habit of over giving sometimes. And that might be why Spirit's like hold back, because you got to make sure you keep your cup full. And if they're not giving you back what you're putting out, you got to, But I think they will. I have to put the warnings out there too, just in case. Right. Man in the Mirror. I love this song. That's good. We all are. Like, I've had to learn that myself. Like, I'm the type, like, I'm not good at receiving, but I can give all day. And unfortunately, like, that causes a blockage. So, let's look into this Virgo here. I need to know if it's just a super cringe-tacular. Híjole. Is this a side effect of his divorce? Let's see. I see a lot of lusty communication, some fast communication. Um, to me, it seems like because of the situation he was in, he's been waiting for that freedom, or he's been waiting to be able to like go after what he's been holding on to, which I think is you. I think with the Queen of Wands here, like even if he was dealing with the wife or whatever, he still held on to the hope that one day he could come back to you. Because the Three of Wands is here as well. Um, he's kind of in that Knight of Swords energy, impulsive, reckless, saying shit he doesn't mean. And that could come, like I said, from the divorce, maybe a place of pain that he hasn't healed through yet. Because I got the Five of Pentacles. He may not be able to give you like equal reciprocity or anything like that, but I think some things he's saying is that's probably why it's cringy, because it's like he's so excited to finally come out of the cage. I could finally breathe. That he's acting all funny, but like I said, I think it stems from a place that needs to be healed. It's almost like, are you ready? Let's go. You've been waiting all this time, but come on, get up. Come on now. That's the kind of energy I get, like, come with me. But with it being a Knight of Swords, you don't really, I don't really think you're amused with it. You're kind of like, that's what you got. I've been waiting all this time and that's all you got to say to me, or that's what you're going to do now. I see you pretty annoyed. Um, I also see you like contemplating cutting them out, honestly. Like, but then again, I saw the Two of Cups, so I don't know. Seven of Cups. I just see you being very serious, like, I don't know. Like, sometimes what we wish for doesn't end up being what we want. I don't know. It's that moon. We walking through them, them shadows. I know, like, that Two of Cups fucked me up. I was like, why? But it also came out with the Seven of Cups, so that's like the Nine of Cups. Just remember your self-worth and what you want, and don't, like, if the way that he speaks right now is not appealing to you, just imagine if it continues to be that way and you have a baby with this man and you're like, now I'm just like the wife that they just had all this time to freaking get. I would give this man time. That's all I'm going to say. I would give him some time to kind of like settle down a little bit. Because I see him all revved up. Like, oh, I need to talk. I need to do this. And it's all ego, you know. And that's because the pain is still there. And I don't know what the pain is. He looks more of a pain than that. But that's my personal opinion on the situation. We made it. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate you guys. I'm going to bed early. I stayed up too late last night. But I will be back on... Where's today? Sunday? I'll be back on Wednesday. But I will be posting videos for my members. That will come out, I think, on the 1st for everybody else. So, I'll be busy. Right? Girl, what is that song? You can't raise a man? You gotta listen to that. You can't raise a man. They already grown. Right? But anyways, I love you guys. Besitos. I will see you on Wednesday. Thank you for being